it is a little bit treacherous to go back down.
Yes.
So again, let me thank all the wonderful people of Brandon Hill District to have come out to witness the handing over ceremony of this Hope Housing Unit to Miss Joycelyn Clark. This is a one-bedroom unit. Let me just say a few words about this site. It is the equivalent of an obstacle course, and when it rains, it is very treacherous to navigate. But we all made it here today safely. Only one almost fell. Only one. Let me also give my commendations to the police officers. They wear better boots than we do, so they were able to navigate the course better than us. Joycelyn, you want to tell us a little bit about your circumstances and how you were recommended?
Yes, sir. I go to school. Mr. Siblings was out there, and talked to him after. He said, please, Mr. Siblings, good day. And he said, good day. We asked if can I make one room, give me. And he said, yes. The first welcome time out, he just sent me to the lady work up at the office, and we go up there, and she tend to me. And she we get me house. A long time me I wait for me, you know, me government. Long time me I wait for me. Long time me I go roll and toss alternate government. Hey, that children want much as in the field, but they don't want to go to my bed, give me there. And I hear them, I say, me buy me 4 candles already, sir. Me buy me 4 candles already feel light in them. Me I sleep in there tonight in the name of Jesus. And I thank you very, very much, sir. Thanks. Thanks to you and thanks to Mr. Siblings that he me talk to. And
so I come figure my 10 cents on the whole hope program where the government is giving house to people who cannot afford to create such environment and cannot afford to find the necessary housing for family members and such delight. Because now we have people who is less fortunate than the others. And I've been around for a while, and a lot of people have bad things to say about the current party, ruling party, and the Prime Minister of Jamaica, which is Andrew Holness. I am saying, I've been around and I see a lot of Prime Ministers. I've seen Michael Manley, and I've seen PJ Patterson, and I've seen Portia Simpson Miller, and I've seen Edward Seaga, and I've seen Bruce Golding, and I've seen others. And the people that I've not seen is the first set up prime ministers from the 1960s. I haven't seen Donald Sangster. I haven't seen Pernell Charles because he was a prime minister for a small while, and some other people. However, throughout my time I've seen prime minister, Andrew Holness is one of the person who is creating history. When you talk about somebody who is ruling the country, nobody's better than anybody, you know. Everybody is made up human. The same place all of we come from. But some people make better use of them life than some. Okay, so this man in a little bush place where a lady live, and he went up there, almost broke his neck. If walk up there and him sit with a person and him talk with the person. Tell me, in the history of Jamaica, maybe I'm not seeing it, maybe I'm not around long enough, but tell me, in the history of Jamaica, which prime minister you ever see go through the lens to do this for the people? I'm not saying that Andrew Holness is perfect. We're in sense of there's a lot of things that he can do better, but we as people need to hold him accountable. I am a member of the Jamaica Labour Party. I vote for Jamaica Labour Party. I've been voting for the Jamaica Labour Party for the past couple of years. And you see, I don't see no reason to switch. And even And I don't, if I see problem, I'd rather try to talk about the problem and see if we can get the problem fixed. Because a lot of us keep saying a lot of things about the Prime Minister. But the thing is that we is partially to be blamed because we need to hold people accountable for what we're doing. So sit back and watch the rest of this and you tell me if this man is different from the rest of Prime Minister I'm only seeing in Jamaica right now. And before now, from way back down in the 1980s. Because at the time, they have little sense, little sense. Because they still not teen or reach teenager in the 80s yet, but me remember them.
Good to you, get it. Thank you very much, sir. I love him. I love him on a slice of bread, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We now have completed and delivered about 304 houses. We have another 86 units that are currently under construction and a further 65 that will begin construction this year. So the program is moving apace. We want to increase the speed at which the houses are delivered. So we're going to contemplate some new building technologies and some new housing products that are, by virtue of the advance in housing technology, are now more accessible and affordable. The only challenge we have is that the program is site specific. So we build the houses in almost any area where the land is available. Once we can get the material to the site and the site does not pose an environmental hazard or risk. So right here, it's a good piece of land, but it's literally almost inaccessible. We had to make a pathway and cut a road to actually build here. So those solutions that we are thinking of, which are prefabricated housing solutions that come all ready built and with amenities that you load on a flatbed and deploy with a crane, possibly wouldn't be able to work here. So we will literally, in situations like these, we would be constrained to build on site. But where we can deploy those solutions, we will deploy them so that more people can get the benefit. But tonight, Joycelyn,
Yes, sir.
you will be resting your head in your own home.
Yes, sir. Can't wait. Can't wait, man. Can't wait.
And we are very
Can't
happy
wait.
for you.
Yes, sir.
But the house comes with certain obligations. It's your house.
Yes, sir.
Don't let anybody tell you any foolishness about the house is not yours. It is your house.
Yes.
But we have asked you,
Yes,
in
sir.
agreeing to receive the house,
Yes, sir.
to also agree to a social contract. The social contract is relatively simple. The clauses in the contract. First, we require that you maintain the house in the condition that you received it.
Yes, sir. Keep it clean, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Everybody would agree with that. That house is built for your residence.
Yes, sir.
So you're not going to go rent it out and go live with
No,
your daughter.
sir. Me government, no,
No,
sir.
this is where you
Hey.
you
No,
must live.
sir. I should know me glad. Glad, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Hey. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. A man see me rolling there tonight. Eh? Yes, man.
All right.
Yes, sir.
If further fortune were to smile on you and you decide that you wanted to put on an additional room,
Yes, sir.
we would be very happy for you.
Yes, sir.
But the house, as we said, is built site specific. So we wouldn't want you to make any modifications without consulting with us first,
All right,
so
sir.
that we can advise you as the best way to
Yes,
make
sir.
any modifications to the site.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's critical. We want you to get legal light. This is a unit that was built by the government. So it is not just the architecture that is an example to the community,
Yes.
but the people who live in it must be an example. So we couldn't use public funds to give you this house and then you turn around and illegally abstract electricity and water. No,
Yes.
that wouldn't be a good example.
Yes.
So we want you to be as well a good citizen that continues to uphold the law in the community and
Yes.
to be the ambassador for good
Yes, sir.
in the community. So
Yes.
once you agree with those clauses, then I invite you to sign the social contract.
Yes, sir.
Blessings.
Thank you very much,
All
sir.
right, let me come fast in your house a little bit.
Yes, sir. Well,
So for those who thought that I was through with cutting ribbons, one more ribbon for them.
yes.
Yes.
Area.
Come make we look at it.
Brian, Andrew Holness. Yes. Prime Minister Mr. Andrew Holness.
All right, you go and enjoy your house.
Yes, sir.
You are rolling inside of your house.
Come on, thank you. United to see me clean. Come, Bernice. Come go to him. I got a fine comb to crack to
Oh,
him.
Lord.
I do the key.